top news headlines for today from NaijaNews TV. Makinde approves Owoade's appointment as new Alaafin of Oyo. Appeal court bars federal government from Kano Emirate case. Julius Abure is Labour Party chairman. Obi Alex Oti's ally declares, "My actions were not to cause trouble." Billionaire Okoya's son apologizes for Naira abuse. Owoade inspired me during my darkest moments, says Adeboye. Nigeria, China plan collaboration on military training, arms production. Now the news in detail. Oyo State Governor Makinde has approved the appointment of Prince Abimbola Owoade as the new Alaafin of Oyo. The announcement was made in a statement on Friday by the Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Dr. Owoade. Owoade stated that Owoade was chosen after extensive consultation and traditional divinations conducted by Oyo kingmakers, the Oyo Mesi, and was approved by Governor Makinde as the new Alaafin of Oyo. The Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Ademola Oju, in his remarks, said the announcement ends the legal and social disputes that followed the passing of the former Alaafin, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III, who died on April 22, 2022. "We urge the people of Oyo State to support the new Alaafin and join the government in celebrating this historic moment," Ojo said. Oyelade expressed optimism that the reign of the new Alaafin will usher in peace, unity, and prosperity for the Oyo Kingdom. In a new development, the Court of Appeal in Abuja has barred the Federal High Court in Kano from presiding over the legal disputes surrounding the Kano Emirate, ruling that the Federal Court lacks jurisdiction to handle matters of chieftaincy in Kano State. In a split decision delivered on Friday, 2 out of the 3 justices on the panel held that the Federal High Court had overstepped its boundaries by entertaining the case. Justice Gabriel Omoniyi Kolawole, who delivered the lead judgment, stated the Federal High Court has no business adjudicating over chieftaincy matters. Such issues are under the exclusive purview of the State High Courts. NaijaNews gathered that Justice Kolawole directed that the matter be returned to the Kano State High Court for reassignment to a judge competent to handle such disputes. However, the presiding Justice Mustafa Mohammed and one other justice disagreed with Kolawole's order to remit the case to Kano Chief Judge for reassignment. The 2 justices argued that the proper course of action was to strike out the case entirely.
2 judgments in this case. The first one made by the Federal High Court in Kano, which they are of the view that the Federal High Court does not have the jurisdiction to entertain that case. The judge in his ruling said they should revert to the State High Court for retrial, and the other 2 judges disagree with him. That is the case for the Federal High Court.
In the political scene, Julius Abure is Labour Party chairman. Obi Alex Oti's ally declares. The member representing Ikwano Umuahia North Umuahia South Federal Constituency of Abia State in the House of Representatives, Honorable Obi Agwocha, has declared that as it stands, Julius Abure is the national chairman of the Labour Party, LP. NaijaNews reports that Obi, an ally to Governor Alex Oti of Abia State, stated this while speaking on the recent defection of lawmakers from Labour Party to the All Progressive Congress, APC. According to the lawmaker, there is no leadership crisis rocking the Labour Party that warrants defection of the party lawmakers. In an interview with New Telegraph, Agwocha noted that there is no political party that doesn't have crisis, but the leadership has remained steadfast in finding solutions. Speaking on the defection, Agwocha pointed out that most of these lawmakers who defected come from states that doesn't have Labour Party government, so it's also an issue of their self-survival. Meanwhile, Rahim Ooya, one of the sons of billionaire businessman Chief Razak Okoya, has apologized after a video showing him and his brother Wahab abusing Naira notes went viral. In the video, the brothers were seen spraying and flaunting bundles of Naira, with a police officer standing nearby. Okoya's son apologized to the Nigerian police and Nigerians in general for abusing the Naira. He stated that it wasn't his intention to cause any trouble or harm with his actions. Recall that the NPF on Friday morning stated that the personnel officer caught on the video has been arrested and detained, and that investigation will be carried out into the event. Following uproar from the public over the video and the detention of the police officer, Chief Okoya's son said, "To the Nigerian people, my actions were not to cause any trouble or harm. My intentions were pure and naive. I ask for your forgiveness and support in this situation, as I have no intention to raise such an alarm. I wasn't fully aware of the consequences of my action." Also, Owoade inspired me during my darkest moments, says Adeboye. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor E.A. Adeboye, has revealed that during the darkest moment of his life, following the loss of his son, he found strength in the renowned gospel evangelist, Reverend Omopa. Adeboye shared this during a special service at the International Worship Center in Uyo on Friday, held to celebrate Reverend Omopa's 80th birthday. Reflecting on his experience, Pastor Adeboye said, "If you really want to serve God, then you must be ready to serve Him whether things are pleasant or not. In the darkest moment of my life, since becoming a Christian, when I lost my son without notice, my son called me on a Sunday evening and said, "Daddy, the weekend program was extremely successful. Glory be to God. Thank you for your prayer support." The next thing I heard on Tuesday night was that my son was gone. I had to preach on Friday, and one reference point that gave me strength was Mopa. I know he lost more than one child in a day, yet he did not waver. He kept on serving God. He gave me strength at a time when I needed it most.
Darkest moment of my life since becoming a Christian, when I lost my son without notice. When my son phoned me on the Sunday evening, "Daddy, the weekend program has been extremely successful. Glory be to God. Thank you for your prayer support." And then I heard, the next thing I heard on Tuesday night is that my son was gone. And I have to preach on Friday.
In the meantime, Nigeria, China plan collaboration on military training, arms production. The federal government says it is deepening its security partnership with the People's Republic of China for local arms production and military training. It says this forms part of its broader strategy to tackle terrorism and other forms of insecurity within and outside its borders. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, stated this when he briefed the State House correspondent after President Bola Tinubu received China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi at the Hasso Rock Villa, Abuja, on Thursday. Wang Yi is on a 4-nation week-long African tour, which ends on Saturday after stop in Nambia, DR Congo, Nigeria, and Chad. Tuga stated that bolstering cooperation with key partners like China would help Nigeria and its neighbors to respond to shared threats more efficiently. Stay tuned to NaijaNews TV for more news updates and exclusive videos.